Hi everybody, hope you're all well. First of all, I'd just like to apologise that it's taken so long for this stamp release. It's been a while since the last one. In fact, the last releases were actually just stencils. I promise it's not because I've run out of ideas. I've actually got a whole heap of ideas, just not really enough time to spend illustrating them all. So many of you already know that our main business is actually the alpaca farm, so there's been lots going on with shearing and babies starting to arrive and different things like that. So apologies, like I say, that this has taken a little bit longer than I wanted or anticipated, but we're there now, and I just wanted to run you through the next release. There's actually going to be a number of stamp sets, and both A5 and A6, and also a Stencil Duo, which is something a bit different for us. So let's start with the A5 stamp sets. So the first one we've got is called Royal Rascals. It's quite appropriate that I've got two sets. Actually, the first two sets are actually falling quite nicely with the time of year, with the Jubilee coming up, or happening as we speak, I should say, by the time this video goes live. So we've got on this one alpacas. Going back to my roots a little bit here, and we're focusing on the alpacas, but these ones are dressed up as royals. So we've got a alpaca soldier, an alpaca princess, a little corgi, and a king or queen. It could actually be either. And then we've got this is just a hand drawn that I've done, like a little decorative touch that you can use as an accent stamp. And then there's two separate little crowns that can either be used as background stamps, or they will actually fit onto the corgi. Then there's a couple of little hearts, just filler stamps, and I love those kind of stamps. So you can build up some really nice patterns with them. And then the sentiments say, "Our little," and then you can have princess, "Chin up princess," "My princess," "Have a right royal day," "You rule," "All you need is love and a crown," "Queen of hearts," "If the crown fits," and then just a simple "Happy birthday." So a little mixture of words there. Some, obviously they all apply to the stamp set quite nicely with the royal connection, but then obviously just a simple "Happy birthday." So that just makes it suitable for any occasion, really. So that's the first one. These look great coloured up. They're obviously in the sketchy style that you've seen with a lot of our stamp sets before. They look lovely coloured up with the real bright, bold reds and purples and different things like that, real royal colours. So that's the first one, Royal Rascals. The next set we've got, along the same theme, it's called Soldier On. This one's a kind of not such a sketchy, well, it's still the normal style of our stamps, but the first one was real kind of sketchy. That's great, went for a bolder kind of look, whereas these work great for as they are, or also for no line colouring. So these are just all soldiers. So we've got here a bear, a rhino, an elephant and a lion. And the rhino here is obviously holding a flag, and I've popped in some little things like some hearts and stars and things, so you can decorate the flag however you wish. And also the stars actually fit onto the medals as well. And then we've got some sentiments that say, "I salute you," and then "You are so brave," or "You're amazing." And then we've got Soldier On, Little Soldier, and it says "our" or "my," so you can have "our little soldier," "my little soldier," "Love you little soldier." We've got "Be brave," "Thank you," "You deserve a medal," "Inhale courage," "Exhale fear," and "Love you." So, oh, and "Hey" up here as well. So you could mix and match the sentiments again. So you could say something like, "My little soldier, you are so brave," or "I salute you, you deserve a medal," or different things. So there's different ways that you can mix up these sentiments to make it appropriate for the occasion that you're creating for. And again, these look great coloured up in the real bold red kind of colours. The bearskin hats look great as well if you paper piece and different things like that. So I can't wait to show you some examples of that. I've just got one here that I've done where I've used pencils onto grey card, and you can see how lovely and vibrant it looks with the red soldier's outfit. And for this one, I've literally just hand drawn in. So I wanted to use the red, white and blue theme, and I just made up my own kind of style of flag. Obviously you could make it a Union Jack if you wanted to, or whatever flag you want, or as I say, you can use the little individual stamps to create your own design. So that's Soldier On. The next one, a slightly different theme. It's a beachy theme, and this one's called Hello Sunshine, and obviously it's all about the beach and holidays and different things like that. So we've got the lion in the inflatable flamingo, a crab in a bucket, an elephant wearing a bikini, and the koala in his little shirt and hat there. Then we've got the bird that's kind of replacing itself in the ice cream cone, and then another ice lolly, and then just a couple of accent stamps, hearts and shell kind of effect there that are great for backgrounds. And then we've got sentiments saying hello sunshine, have a great time, warm wishes, loving life, sandy toes and salty kisses, and the sun will rise again. So great fun playing with these. They're so great to colour. They're actually quite sizable. If I can give you an idea, let's grab a ruler here. So this elephant is actually 10 centimetres tall, so that's quite a nice sizable stamp. It makes great focal image, but also obviously having the different stamps there, it's great for building up a scene as well. So that one's Hello Sunshine. I'll just show you actually. The flamingo is just great to colour up, and obviously the lion, you could do it with a rainbow mane, or you could do it with just a normal mane, but that's I've had such fun with that set. The next one is My Tribe, and we've got some elephants here dressed up as little Indians with their bows and arrows and the feathers there, and then cowboys. So this is like I guess a flashback to childhood, dressing up and playing cowboys and Indians together. So the cowboy has got the little hobby horse that he's riding on there, and then we've got a little bird dressed up as well there. And then we've got some accent stamps with a little arrows, some dots here, some little hearts, various different ones, feathers and different things to build up backgrounds. And then the sentiments say, find your tribe, love them hard, be your own hero, hey warrior, keep going, be bold, be brave, adventure awaits, love my tribe, giddy up, work hard, play hard. So again, a really fun set, great to colour, and these look lovely when you kind of have them sort of marching together. So if you stamp these across the card and make it look like they're kind of following each other. So that's My Tribe. And then the last A5 set for this part of the release is Sweet Stems. And the idea behind this one is that you can stamp the messages, and they can either become the strings for the balloons, or they could become the stems for the flowers. So these are kind of abstract looking flowers. Obviously there's a bunny sat in this flower, and the bear that's on top of the balloon, which you can obviously add a party hat to if you wanted to. And then the stems say, thanks, happy everything, love you, live, laugh, love, happy days, and congrats. And they look great, just stamped simply. So you can see here that I've used this bunny in the flower set there, and then I've just used the stem, love you. So you could just do it simply like that. There's one with the balloon, just says happy days with the bear on the balloon. Or of course you could create like a whole arrangement or different things like that and use several of them together. So it's a fun set to play with, that one, and lovely to colour as well. So that's Sweet Stems. We've then got some A6 stamp sets. Now the first one, this is quite different for us. I've just done a set that's just literally one A6 stamp in the set, and it's like a background that I thought would go beautifully with our royal kind of sets. That's why it's called Royal Wallpaper. And you can see here that just popping our queen on the background, just that in its own right is works beautifully together. So again, you could stamp it partially if you wanted to. You could use it in mixed media type makes, but it also looks a bit like Royal Wallpaper in my opinion. So a bit different for us, but I absolutely love how that one works out. It looks great in embossing powders as well, or even the flocked, where you use sticky ink in the flock, would look great with those. So that's Royal Wallpaper. Next I've got Chip Chip Hooray, which again is a bit of a nod to the beach theme and all those birds that are constantly harassing for food at the beach. So we've got here a bird that's in a slice of bread, we've got one that's in an ice cream cone, and one that's sat in a cone of chips. These, this bit here is sprinkles that could go on the top of the sauce, on top of the bird's head there for the ice cream. And obviously it could be whatever bird you like. Obviously this one kind of, I think, looks a bit like a pigeon, but it could be a seagull, it could be a, you know, any kind of bird. So you can just colour it however you want to. And then the sentiments say, we've got, hey, just here for the snacks. Oh, crumbs. You're so tweet. Hello, happy days. Picnicker. Love you, hundreds and thousands. So that goes perfectly with the hundreds of thousands for the top of the ice cream. Chip, chip, hooray. Loving life, and life is a beach. So again, a fun one. Lovely, lovely stamps to colour up. And the bird's actually quite cute. You wouldn't know from me drawing this that I'm actually scared of anything that flies. So the next one is called Bugs and Kisses, again in our kind of sketchy style. These look great, just coloured up, perhaps a few across the front of a card or something like that. We've got 2 ladybirds, 2 bees and a butterfly. And then the sentiments say, meant to be, bugs and kisses, you are so loved, my little love bug, be somebody who makes everybody feel like a somebody, and I love you, I love bugging you. So again, a fun set to play with, and I just love the cute little bugs on this one, just brilliant. So that's Bugs and Kisses. And then the last, oh no, we've got 2 more yet. So we've got Streaky Bacon, and I've been wanting to do a little pig set for a while, and the idea behind this one is, by calling it Streaky Bacon, we've got a couple here that have got clothes on, and then we've got a couple that aren't, that are like, it's almost like they're streaking, so hence the name Streaky Bacon. And we've got the sentiments, pork life, I ham what I ham, streaky bacon, oink, tickled pink, do a pig stuff, don't go bacon my heart. And then this guy here is looking up, looks like he's watching the stars, if you stamp those above. Then this one's kind of streaking from the back, this one's got his arms like he's covering his modesty. And then if I just show you some examples, so we've got this one here where he's being coloured up, and there's the streaky one with no clothes on. And again, these look great on dark colour card with pencils. It's quite a new thing for me, but I'm liking how those are looking. So that's Streaky Bacon. And then the last stamp set is Sugar Glider. And again, I absolutely love sugar gliders, and I wanted to do a set like this for a while. So you've got one here that's got the little flying hat and goggles on, and then the others with, this one's just standing. They all are supposed to look like they're flying or jumping at you. However, I've also popped in like a little banner here that says hello, and that's sized so that it could actually go between their hands, so that it looks like they're holding the banner. So again, these are so cute to colour up. The sentiments say, hey sugar, gliding through life one day at a time, take the leap of faith, feel the fear and do it anyway, fly high. And then, like I say, the banner says hello, and then we've just got a few kind of little accent stamps like flowers, foliage, hearts here. So lots of little ones to play with, and those accent stamps, don't underestimate those. I have an absolute ball playing with the accent stamps from sets, using them to do things like create borders and wreaths and different things for then your main character to sit on. So that's Sugar Glider. Just show you there, he's very cute to colour up. So that's that one. And then last but not least, you may have seen some videos already on my feed. We're doing a Stencil Duo, which is the first time we've done this. So it's 2 stencils in a pack. You get the outline of the alpaca and the inside of it. So it means that you can mask off once you've stenciled through. Excuse this one, it's a bit filthy because I've been using it. But so you've got the main part of the stencil, the insert, and then also you've got this one that you can then pop some details on. So these make perfect muzzles. You could put flowers on them, on their heads. You've got different eyes that are spaced already so that they should work nicely in the right position. These are actually supposed to be eyes, but you'll see on some of the demonstrations that I've done that I've actually used one of those as a mouth. We've got a nose here, and nose and a mouth there. And I've also used these, what are actually eyes, I've used on the inside of the ear, to sort of create a fold in the ear. So if I just show you, not on that one, but so that one I've used the I've used the curly part of the stencil there to create the curly fleece. The eyes I've just gone through with a black micron pen. Obviously you could ink through it if you wanted to, but I find that the micron pen gives it a nice definite black edge. I've used the muzzle there, and then on this one I've gone a bit more mad and done it in rainbow colours coming off the page. I've used one of each eye, so I've got a winking eye and the open eye. I've used this here, which was supposed to be another eye, as a mouth, and like I said to you before, I've used what is effectively this eye, I've just used to create the inside of the ears. So it's endless what you could do with these stencils. They're so much fun to play with. You could have real fun kind of double stenciling, so popping your alpaca head down, and then perhaps if you want to fill the space up with perhaps some text or different things like that, you could use our text stencil and just sort of create some interest like that. So there's lots and lots of different things you could do. I can't wait to show you some more examples. So that's the rainbow alpaca. And that's it for this part of the release. There will be a second release in a few weeks' time, but I'm kind of trying to do it over a couple of releases so that you haven't got too much in one go. Now, the collector's list, I've updated the collector's list. I know it's popular with you guys just to keep track of all the stamp sets of ours that you've got. This isn't by any means me trying to suggest that you need every stamp set. It's just really aimed at helping you to sort of make sure that you don't double order something. So it's now getting quite big. We've got all the A5 sets on this side, all the A6 sets on this side, and please bear with, these will be included with orders as of now. However, there are some stamp sets on here that are due out in the next release. So if you can't find one from here on the website, that is why. So please just bear with me. There's no point in me printing off a heap of these and then redoing it in a few weeks' time for the new stamp set. So they have got all of them on there. In fact, there's a bit of a clue there as to what might be coming up in the next part of the release. So I think that's pretty much it for now. I hope you love the new release. I'm so excited to share some makes with you over the coming days and weeks using all these new stamps and the stencils as well. And I'd love to see what you create. So if you are able to tag me on Facebook or Instagram, then please do. I try to reply to everything I can, but obviously with it just being me, kind of doing the whole shebang, as it were, for Alpaca Pals, I don't always see everything. I can't sort of spend all of my days, unfortunately, on social media going through and looking at everything you've been doing. I try my best to do it. I try and do it periodically so that I capture everything that I can, but I do love seeing them. So please do tag me in, and I'd love to know what you think of the release. Thanks very much. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye bye.